Grand Rising, my loves. It's another beautiful day, and I'm asking, do you have faith over fear? Do you have true faith in God? Because if you have true faith in God, then no matter what is thrown your way, you know that it's either for a lesson or it's so that you can get out of the way of it and dodge it and create new experiences. And so I think it's important when you have faith in God to trust that He's doing everything for your greatest good. In fact, that's one of the prayers I say a lot, not just for me, but for people in my life, that please God, do what is in the highest and greatest good for everyone involved. And I think it is important to pray for other people. I think it is important to understand how we impact other people. And I think it's important to not allow other people to impact us in a negative way. Because let's be honest, there are a lot of people out there that are selfish. There are a lot of people out there that are out for their own good. And there are a lot of people out there that will try to make you feel as if you have wronged them just by living your authentic life. And so if you have a tendency to irritate other people by living your authentic life, then I say good for you. Good for you. Keep doing it, because authenticity is the answer. And I have authenticity and I have faith. And those are the two things that have gotten me through some very trying years. I've had a lot happen in the last few years that's tried to throw me off balance. And instead, it's really just helped me to lean into God and into my faith. And I am so serious about it that I just keep coming on here every day and talking about it, because now that I have found God and allowed God in, because God has always been here for me, I look back and I'm amazed at the things that God has interfered with, not interfered in a bad way, but in a good way. And I just punished myself. I punished myself by not having His love in my life. I punished myself by allowing myself to get caught up in darkness, to do things that didn't really feel good. They felt good at the time, but I was just trying to escape. I was trying to escape from the feelings that I had. I was trying to escape my childhood trauma. I was trying to lie to myself about the people in my life. Just because you are a giver, just because you are willing to sacrifice yourself for other people, does not mean that you have to keep takers in your life. Do not sacrifice yourself for others. That's one thing that as givers we have to learn not to do. God does not want us out here taking care of people that don't take care of themselves, or taking care of people that don't take care of us. I continue to do that, and I vow that I'm going to learn one day. I vow that I am. That was my last one. That was my last one, because I just love people. I love people so much, and I want people to feel loved, and I want to care for them, because I feel like if I pour into somebody, that then eventually they're going to pour back. And the real truth is that we shouldn't be pouring into anyone that's not pouring into us. We should be pouring into ourselves. We should be listening to our instincts, and we should only be allowing people in our lives that match the energy that we're giving. And so that's why I am starting a fast. I'm going on a 40-day fast. Today is day 1. Somebody asked me, do they get easier? And I said, it's really just a mentality. When you're ready, you're ready. And I think I'm ready for this. I'd like to say I know I'm ready, but I don't know. And I don't beat myself up if it doesn't work out. But I am prepared. I have a cooler full of juices and smoothies and fruit, and I'm prepared. I have a refrigerator full of fruit at home and a freezer full of smoothies, and I ate some of my favorite things right before I started. And so I'm excited about it. And I know that when I fast, I get really close to God. I do. I get so close to God. And I just really enjoy the feeling of allowing my body to just focus on getting rid of that old stuff, getting rid of that old karma, getting rid of that old trauma, getting rid of those old feelings, because they will come up. So if you have not fasted, I highly recommend it. Fasting, faith, fruit, these are the things that get me through every day. And it's not because I have it all figured out. I say that all the time. I don't have it all figured out, but I do have it figured out that it's up to God to lead me. And the quieter my mind is, the more I listen to my gut, the more that things work out beautifully. And so I may not have it all figured out, but I do have happiness and I do have faith and I do have flow. And for the most part, I have no fear because I know it's all going to be okay. And I know that all of this darkness needs to come to light. It does. So don't be afraid, because if you're afraid and if you're arguing and you're yelling and you're mad, then you're part of the problem. Sorry, folks, you are. So I don't care what side of the aisle you sit on. If you are yelling and calling names, then you're no better than the person that you're talking about. So this is the irony right now, is people want to go off on somebody that says ludicrous things and they're just angry and mad, but that makes you part of the problem too. It does. I see your posts. You want to pretend like you're hopeful and the people of love, but you're not. You're not. You're bullies too. It doesn't matter who you're talking about. It doesn't matter if they did it first. Well, they said it first. So what? Don't be a part of the problem. Be part of the solution. Lead with love and light and knock those narcissists out of your life. Tell the takers to go. Be a giver, fill your own vessel, and stop pretending that you're on the right side of things just because you're talking about a bully. Don't do it. It doesn't make you better. It doesn't. So I'm getting tired of people's nonsense. I am. But I'm not getting involved because I'm over here spreading love and light and faith, and I'm listening to God, and He's guiding me. So if God's not guiding you, then I would say quiet your mind. Quiet your mind and figure out what you want out of life. Do you want fear or do you want faith? Do you want flow or do you want fear? Those are your options. So get out there and live a life of no fear, just flow. Enjoy the day, fast, like, subscribe, share, comment. Comment if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't. I'm so confident in who I am that nobody else's opinion of me matters anymore. It's just me and God. And beautiful people keep showing up in my life. So it's all going to be okay. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Love and light. Mwah.